Hello everyone, welcome to my new video. In this video I'm gonna show you how to create this in After Effects. Let's start. Okay guys, welcome back. I will add the vector link and project file link in my description below. You can check it from there. So first let's create our background. Right mouse here in new and solid. And let's make it white and click OK. And let's rename it to background. And click OK. And let's look our background. So we have this vector. So let's start with this and let's double click to it. And let's select this all vectors and press Ctrl X. And come to here and press Ctrl V. So first let's select this cursor and let's change the scale of it and let's move it to the right like this. Okay, and then let's select this product too and let's change the scale of it like this to make it the same as the other products, and text too as well. Let's change it like this and let's move it to here. Okay, nice. And now let's select this cursor and press P. Make position keyframe, go to the right, and let's go to 10 keyframe. Let's move it to here, and let's move this keyframe to the right like this, and go to here. Let's move it like this. Let's move it to the center, and select keyframes and make them easy, or you can press F9. Let's see. Okay, as you see it stops here, so to fix that, let's hold Ctrl and click to this keyframe, and let's see now. Okay, now let's go to the last keyframe. Let's select it and let's move this one like this and go to first keyframe. Let's move it to here. Let's see now. Nice. Let's select this cursor and hold shift, press R, make rotation keyframe, and let's go to here. Let's change it like this and let's move to here. Let's make it 0. Let's make the keyframes easy. Let's see. Okay, let's move this position keyframe to here. Okay, and now let's select this product one. Let's go to here. Now let's press S and hold shift, press P. Let's make both keyframes and go to 10 keyframe. Let's change the scale like this. Now let's move it to the down and go to here. Let's select this text one and let's link it to product one. Let's see. Let's change the scale a little bit like this and move it to the up. Let's make the keyframes easy and go to graph editor. Let's select it and let's make it like this. Let's see. Actually, let's move this to here. Let's see now. Okay. And select this product 2 and product 3. Let's press S and make scale keyframe to here. And also hold shift, press P. And also make position keyframes. Go to here. Now let's change the scales. And let's move them to the down. And then go to first second. Let's select this text 2 and let's close it and let's link it to product 2 and text 3, product 3. Select keyframes and make them easy and go to graph editor. Let's change the graph like this. Okay, let's see it. Okay, select keyframes and let's move them to the left. Let's see now. Nice. And now go to 10 keyframe. Let's make a static keyframe for the position and then go 10 keyframe again. Let's move it to the down and also let's go to here. Let's make static keyframes for all products and go 10 keyframe. Let's select these keyframes for product 1 and let's move it to here and also product 2 and product 3, so we can see all of them here. and give animation to it. And now let's select this product one keyframes. Let's change the scale of it and move them to the up like this. And select this product 2 and let's change the scale of it. And let's move it like this. And product 3, let's change the scale and move it to the down. Let's make it 79 so it will be the same. Let's see. Okay, select these keyframes and go to graph editor. Let's change the graph so it will be more smooth. And also, as you see, there is some problem with the keyframes. So to fix that, select these keyframes and right mouse, keyframe interpolation, and change current settings to linear. Let's see. Okay, maybe let's select these keyframes and move to the right. Like this. Let's see. Nice. Now go to here and let's go to 10 keyframe. Let's make the same static keyframes for the cursor and also for the products. And then go to 10 keyframe. Let's move the cursor to here. And select these keyframes and move them to here. And now let's select this product one. Let's change the scale to 79 and let's move it to the up like this. And also product 2, let's change it like this. And let's move it to the up. And change the scale of product 3, let's make it like this and move it to the up like this. And select keyframes and go to graph editor. Let's see, let's select them and let's move it to the left. Let's see. Okay, let's take these last keyframes and move them to the right a little bit. Let's see now. And now let's select this cursor. Let's make a static keyframe again. Let's go to 10 keyframe and let's move it to here. And then go to the middle, let's move it to here like this. And let's select these 3 keyframes, let's hold out and move to the right. Let's see. Okay. And select this middle keyframe, right mouse, keyframe interpolation, and change it to continuous bezier and click OK. And let's change it like this. Let's see. Okay. And go here, let's change the rotation a little bit. And then go to here, let's change it to 0. Let's see. Nice. Let's select this cursor and hold shift, press S. Now let's make a scale keyframe. Let's go to 6 keyframe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's make it 35. And go 6 keyframe again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's copy this keyframe and Ctrl V. Select keyframes and make them easy as. Let's see. Okay, maybe let's change this middle keyframe. Let's make it 38. And let's see now. Nice. And also let's go to here and select X3. Let's press Ctrl Shift D or go to edit and split layer. And now let's link it to none so we can give the scale animation to our product. Select this product 3 and let's make a static keyframe for scale and go to 3 keyframe, 1, 2, 3. Let's make it 135 and go 3 keyframe again, 1, 2, 3. Let's copy this first keyframe, copy and paste here. Let's see. Nice. And now go to Windows and Animation Composer 3. And from here, just open the starter precoms and shape elements. And let's go to the down. And let's select this particle fireworks. And let's click to add. And let's close it. Let's move it to down to product 3. And let's see. Let's move it to here and let's change the scale of it. And let's move it 1 to here and let's duplicate it with Ctrl D. And let's move 1 to here. And let's select this particle tool. Let's move it to the right. Let's see. Okay, it's a little bit slow, so let's move it to the left. Let's see now. Nice. And now let's right mouse here and let's create a new null object. And let's hold Ctrl and double click to here to move the anchor point to the center, and let's move it to here and select this cursor. Let's link it to null object and text for, and then all these products and particles, let's link them to null object. Let's see the timing. Okay, and select this null object, press P, make position keyframe, go to 10 keyframe, and let's move it to the up like this. And select the keyframes, make them easy as. And let's hold Alt, move to the right, and go to graph editor. Let's move it to the left like this. Let's see full animation. Okay, it's kinda fast, so let's move it to the right. See now. Okay, also let's make a position keyframe for the cursor and go to here. Let's move it to the up like this. Okay, and let's make a static keyframe for rotation as well. Go to here and let's change it like this. Okay, also let's go to here and let's make a fake click effect to this cursor. Let's go some keyframes and change the rotation. Let's make it 6 or maybe 10, and go to some keyframes again. Let's make it 0. Let's see. Okay, let's select these keyframes and hold Alt, move to the right. Or maybe let's change this middle keyframe to -10, so it will be more better. Nice. Let's see the animation again. Okay, now let's go to our second composition and let's copy these layers and with Ctrl X and go to here. Let's press Ctrl V and let's move them to here. And let's select them, let's link them to null object. Okay, nice. Let's select last cursor keyframes, let's delete them and go to here. Let's move this cursor to the down. And select this card and coin, let's move it to here. And select this cursor, let's move it to here. And go to the middle, let's move it to right like this. And let's right mouse to this keyframe and go to keyframe interpolation and change it to continuous bezier. And let's make it like this. Let's see it. Okay, it's kinda fast, so let's hold Alt and move to the right the keyframes. Let's see. Okay, maybe let's move it to the left a little bit. Let's see now. Okay, a little bit more. Nice. And let's go to here. Let's make a static keyframe for scale and rotation. And let's select these keyframes. Let's paste to here to make a fake click. And now select this cursor. Let's go to FX presets and let's search for draw shadow. And let's double click to it. Okay, and let's change the direction of it. Let's move it to the left. And let's change the distance. Let's make it 7 or maybe 9. Okay, I think 7 is good. And let's see it. Okay, let's move to here and let's change this keyframe to -5. Let's see now. Nice. And select this coin. Let's move it to here. Let's move it behind the card. And let's press P, make position keyframe. And let's create a new null object. And let's rename it to controller 2. And let's rename it this one controller 1. And select this cursor, let's split it with Ctrl Shift D, or you can do it from here. And let's link this cursor to controller 2. Let's see it. Okay, nice. And let's hold Ctrl and double click here to move the anchor point to the center. And also let's select this card and coin and let's split them as well. And let's link them to controller 2. And select this coin 2, press P, and let's remove the coin 1 position keyframe. And select this coin 2, let's press P. and go to 10 keyframe. Let's move it to up and go to 10 keyframe. Again, let's move it to the down. Select keyframes and make them easy. Let's move it to the right and select the middle keyframe, go to keyframe interpolation and change it to continuous bezier. Let's go to here and let's change it like this. Let's see. Okay, let's hold Control and click to here. Let's see. Nice, and select keyframes and let's move them to right a little bit. And go to project, let's open the third composition and let's select this and let's press Ctrl X and go to here. Let's paste them to here. And then go to this keyframe, let's select controller 2 and press P, make position keyframe and go to 10 keyframe. Let's move them to the left. Select keyframes, make them easy. And let's move this keyframe to the right and select keyframes. Let's go to graph editor, let's change it like this. And for now, let's close these layers. Okay, it's a little bit fast, so let's see. And maybe let's move it like this. Okay. And now let's open this. Now let's select them. Now let's link it to car body. Let's change the scale of it. Now let's move it to here. Now let's unlink them. Okay, and select this coin and let's move it to here. And also go to middle keyframe. Let's move it like this to here. And a little bit to the down. Also go to here, let's select this and link it to controller 2. Let's see. Actually, let's select this last coin keyframe and move it to the left. And select this middle keyframe, let's move to the left a little bit, let's see now. Nice. And select this body, let's go to solo and let's go to pan behind, or you can press Y for it. Let's move the anchor point to here and let's go to unsolo and go to here. Let's press P, make position keyframe, go to 10 keyframe, let's move it to the down and let's go to first keyframe. Let's select this gift and link it to car body and go to 10 keyframe again. And let's go to 10 keyframe again with holding shift and page down. Let's select first keyframe and Ctrl V and make the keyframes easy. Let's see. Okay, let's select these keyframes and let's paste for the loop animation. Let's see. Okay, these keyframes are kinda slow, so let's select them and hold Alt. Let's move it to the left. And let's select these last 3 keyframes. Let's paste to here. Let's see. And now let's go to here. Now let's add some particles to here as well. Let's select these particles, press Ctrl D, and let's move them to the up. Let's move to here. And a little bit to the down, and let's move them to the right. Let's unlink them. Let's see where they are, and let's move them to the down. And let's change the scale of them. Let's make it 90. And select the first one, let's move it to here, and the second one to here. Let's see. Okay, let's move it to here. Let's select them, let's link them to controller 2. See. Okay, nice. And maybe also we can change the background of it. And let's change it to light blue. So for that, right mouse here, new, and go to solid. Let's make the color like this and click OK and OK. And let's move it to the down to here. Let's see. Okay, I think it's kinda dark, so to fix that, let's go to FX presets and let's search for fill and let's click to it and move it to our second background and let's change the color. Let's see which one is better. I think this one is good. Yeah. And lastly, let's make a fake road for our car. So for that, let's go to pen tool, or you can press G for that. And let's hold shift. Let's make one line to here and the next one to here. And let's change the color. Let's make it white and click OK. And then open the settings and go to stroke 1. And let's click plus for the dashes. Now let's zoom a little bit. Let's change the dash size like this. Okay, this is good. Now let's see the timing. Okay, go to here. Also, let's select the shape layer. Now let's rename it to rod. And let's link it to controller 2. Let's see. Okay, let's move it to the right a little bit, like this. It's not visible from there. And make position keyframe. Let's go to here, and let's move it to the left. Now select keyframes and make them easy. Or maybe let's move it to the left a little bit more, like this. Actually, we can move it to here, so it will be more better. Nice. And also go to here, let's open the settings, go to contents, shape 1 and stroke 1. Let's open these dashes and let's make offset keyframe and go to the end. Let's make it like this. Let's see here. Okay, I think there is some problem with the positions. Let's open the transform and select this last position keyframe. Let's move it to the right, so there will be no problem. Okay, nice. Now let's preview our animation fully. Nice. So guys, thanks for watching my video. Please don't forget to subscribe channel and leave a comment in my video. See you in the next videos.